Hello, welcome back. It is yet the end of another month, which means that it is now time for August favorites. I actually have a whole bunch of pretty freaking cool stuff to show you guys this month of all the things that I have been loving in the month of August. I know I say this every month, but I cannot believe we are in, what is this, like the 7th or like the 8th month, or can I not count? The first thing that I have been absolutely loving. I used this all throughout July and I continued to use it throughout the month of August as well. This is the Chi Chi Fabulous and Flawless Foundation. There was such a hype around this product over the last couple of months or so that Farmers, which is a department store for those international viewers, Farmers had completely run out of stock. Like, I am talking literally for a month and a half straight they were out of stock, but I did manage to get my hands on this before it sold out completely. I definitely feel like it's a buildable foundation, so it's about medium to full coverage. The good thing I really like about this is that it does give me a semi-matte finish, but it doesn't dry out the skin completely or give you an overly cakey look. Usually I'll just stick to one layer all over the face, but I really like the consistency and formula of these foundations. I think they are incredible. I think it's a fantastic product. I've seriously been really impressed with the stuff. This is the Haro Lip Balm, Blue Chamomile and Vanilla. Now this lip balm, chapstick, whatever you want to call it, is 100% raw and vegan, so obviously that earns Haro extra brownie point. You don't really need to reapply it a lot during the day. I mean, of course, like, to each their own, depends on how chapped or dry your lips are, but I have a pretty big issue with that during the winter times anyway. This is of course all year round a perfect lip balm, but I feel like this is a really nice little snag for those of you who really need a nice hydrating lip balm to use in the winter time. I've had to clean my brushes a lot over the last couple of months or so because I have been on a roll with sort of like, you know, testing out new makeup, filming tutorials and things like that. And while I'm at it, this is actually a product that I've actually been using all year round, but I found that I've gotten the most use out of over the last couple of months or so, and this is the Manicure Artiste brush cleaner. It does wonders for my brushes. I love using this for spot cleaning. It does a fantastic job. It's got a very strong chemically kind of a scent at first, but for spot cleaning it is a fantastic brush cleaner. If you want something that's a little bit more affordable, this is the bad boy that I would recommend. This should come as no surprise. It's a pretty well-known product, and this is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This primer is just such a fantastic all-round primer for eyeshadows. It works like a dream. The application is so smooth, it goes on flawlessly, and the lasting power is really amazing, and it prevents creasing a lot of the time if you're using a more chalkier or dusty shadow, and I find that super useful. Now, I'm not gonna lie, my eyebrow game has kind of been quite strong over the last month or so, and it is only because I have discovered the Vincent Longo Bi-Brow Powder and Pomade. I know everybody always goes on about like the Anastasia brow pomades, but I feel like after using this, like, I look for an excuse to like fill in my brows, and you know, I mean, for me personally anyway, that's always a sure sign that a product is kick-ass and it's freaking amazing, and this stuff is seriously really good. I picked up and got the Sharon Osbourne quad in the Duchess. Is this called the Duchess? Yeah, the Duchess quad. This was a massive surprise, and I am so glad I decided to pick this up because this quad is beautiful. I filmed a first impressions and get ready with me with it, and my eyes looked like an absolute Jaffa cake. All 4 colours are so beautiful, so versatile. I have absolutely adored e.l.f. blushes for the last couple of years. I remember going to the States and getting my hands on them at, I think it was like a CVS or like Target, my second home in America, Target. I ended up picking a whole bunch of the e.l.f. blushes when I was there, but there were definitely a couple that came out afterwards within the last year or so that I completely skipped the beat on, and so this month's favorite is one of those blushes that I didn't previously own or try out, and this is the e.l.f. blush in Berry Mary. This is just a super stunning blush for the winter time. I would best describe this blush as a very dusted plum toned pink. Under more kind of like harsher lighting and direct lighting, you can sort of see the specks that run all throughout the product, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It just looks so pretty on the cheeks, even during the day. Like, natural lighting will pick up the specks of glitter, and it's got beige and gold toned glitters in it, and it just is a phenomenal blush. Lippies are of course an essential every single month because I'm obsessed with them, and this month of course is no different. I didn't actually think I was gonna actively go and purchase this, but like a lot of moments in my life, I caved. Okay, what I'm talking about is the Lime Crime Velveteens, or Velvetines, however you want to say it. I'm sort of, kind of, probably pretty much obsessed with this stuff. This is in the shade Salem, which is a really nice kind of reddish toned brown color. I'm wearing it on my lips today. It just, I feel like the best way I can describe it is like chocolate on my lips. This stuff is really incredible. It sure as hell lives up to its hype. I kind of wish the products were cheaper, as always. I love saving some money just as much as sometimes I love spending money. But I feel like Lime Crime is one of those brands that ethically adjust onto it. As soon as you start applying this, you'll realize that a little bit of product really goes a long way. I think that consistency almost reminds me of the OCC lip ties. It's not ridiculously drying on my lips like a lot of matte formulas would be, and I really love the color selection. So this is such a unique color, and I love the name of it too. Now, every single beauty blogger, vlogger, whatever you want to call us, loves a good highlighter, and the one that has been a standout / one that I have been obsessing just a smidge, just a little bit, or more than a little bit over this month, has got to be Benefit's Moonbeam. Of course, I am poor, so I opt for the sample size. It's a kind of liquidy creamy consistency, but I would probably best describe this shade as a like flesh toned beige color with a pinky blue iridescent sheen going through it. That's how it applies, that's how it dries on the skin, and it looks really nice. I've gotten into using Essie nail polishes over the last month or so, and there's been one that I have absolutely loved, like first love, first sight. What is up with me fobbing out all the time? Seriously, it's a problem. The one that was love at first sight is Essie's Rock the Boat. It is a stunning, gorgeous sky blue shade. I'm pretty sure I first heard about this shade from Estee, from Essie button. The name sounded quite familiar when I purchased it anyway, and so then it was sort of like ringing in my head, like I'm so sure that she must have recommended this because she has amazing taste in everything. I have got a skincare product to share with you guys this month, and it is this massive tub right here. This is the Aveeno Active Natural Skin Relief Moisturizing Cream. It is a very thick consistency, the cream is, but it does a fantastic job at moisturizing your face before you put on a primer, before foundation, but just in general as well. And it is a really fantastic cream to use during the winter months because it's got the cooling menthol. It really helps in the winter months to just keep your skin nice and moisturized. I would even use this as a primer if you wanted to, really. I mean, I can't guarantee that the products are going to stay on your face longer, but if you do want to skip the priming process, which is what I did today with my face and my foundation, you could do so. This stuff is really good, and I would highly recommend it if you suffer from dry skin. Now, for my last beauty products, everybody knows that everybody has to be smelling good. I have to be smelling good. Nobody wants to be stinky, and for that reason I am going to mention a perfume. This is the Lady Gaga Black Fluid perfume. I have been waiting my entire life to purchase this. No kidding, since it first released I've just been waiting, but I can never justify paying the full retail price for it at a department store. So when the opportunity came up on NZ sale, I snatched it up. I don't know what people's problem with this scent is. I think it's kick-ass. I think it's amazing. I think it smells good. I've always loved Miss Mother Monster, and so it was only natural that I followed in everybody's footsteps that adores her and went and tried this out, and I'm so glad I did. We're going to start off with music favorites. So the last couple of months I have been on a roll with my Spotify playlist, with iTunes, with just playing things everywhere and anywhere. And of course my obsessions have revolved mostly around a selected few artists, and I'm going to mention 3 of them for this month's favourites and July's favourites technically. The first is 21 Pilots. Tyler Joseph, I'm sure, who is the frontman, is amazing. I absolutely am in love with their style of music and their lyrics. I really like Car Radio. Next, I gotta give a little shout out to my girl Edwin Michelson. Now, she obviously has been a new artist that's come into the limelight this year, or at least I've known her to come into mainstream music and the top 40 charts and things like that this year, and she's doing a pretty good job. I checked out her album again, added everything to my playlist, and have been absolutely loving her music. The last music favourite I'm going to mention is a group of 4 boys from the UK, and I'm talking about Rixton. They are a really awesome group of boys who are doing really good things in music right now. I have been really loving their EP that they currently have out on Spotify at the moment. I highly recommend you guys go check it out, especially if you like kind of the pop genre and like exploring it. For TV shows, I have been really digging 2 shows that have come back into the light and full circle, and these 2 shows have got to be 1 Teen Wolf and 2 Switched at Birth. And let me tell you, okay, I have never seen styles in that light before, okay, but I'm seeing all sorts of things right now. I mean, what has happened to that boy? And what is happening to me, okay? Because Derek, man, God bless that boy's looks, but Styles is freaking cute. Also, the season finale for Switched at Birth has just aired actually this week. I actually don't know if they're going to bring out another season or not, but I really hope they do. For food favourites, I have been loving, but the first one I want to mention, I swear I had the packaging right here a second ago. See, if you're watching this, thank you so much for bringing this back for me. One of my friends, I asked her if she had enough room in her purse to bring me back some Kit Kat, the green tea flavour from Japan when she went on her trip. It was so good. It tasted like green tea matcha, which I'm obsessed with because that's what they put in Starbucks green tea lattes. Little secret for you. Starbucks won't tell you that, but I will. Grocery store trips have been that much more exciting because I get to pick up this every other week, and this is the country style Supreme lemonade quencher. You can't trust me to have this in the fridge and not drink all of it. I'm going to move straight on to my internet / human favourites. The first person that I'm going to give a shout out and gush over just a little bit is Miss Estee. Miss Essie Button, you have outshone many in my world of amazingness. Estee is just so lovely. I love her and Aslan's little family with Reggie that they've got going on. I really enjoy watching her vlogs, and of course her beauty channel is this for me. I love that girl. I think she's amazing. The next person is somebody that I am so excited to mention to you guys because I just think he has started something that is so unique and hilarious, and he deserves all the credit for it. I've already told him this. You guys can hop over, show him some love, because I will link his details down below. But my second favourite for the month of July and August actually has been James Masterpick. He is an active member of the New Zealand YouTube community. He recently started a brand new channel on YouTube, and it's called Shorty Street Scandal, and James's content was so unique and awesome that he's actually snagged himself his own segment right now over a New Zealand local radio station called The Edge. The Shorty Street Scandal episodes that he recaps are hilarious. He basically takes a week's worth of episodes and talks about them at the end of the week in his recap, and he has little breaks for stupidest moment of the week, most unnecessary scene of the week, and the way that he's put everything together is hilarious. I'm going to take you over to Facebook for a minute, and I'm going to tell you about somebody's page that is called LifeStyle-Preneur. That is run by Mr. Nathan Buchan. I have been loving seeing his posts, both on my personal Facebook account and obviously over on his page as well. He's got a really lovely motivational page over on Facebook for people who want to live slightly unconventional lifestyles, or just kind of breaking the bracket of of what is considered like a conventional way of earning or living your life. His posts are really nice, well thought out, well written and meaningful, and they're with the intent to help other people and influence other people. And I'm somebody that personally feels inspired by the page, so head over, show Nathan some love. And yeah, that is it. I am done with all my favorites. I am gonna go. I am super duper hungry, and I'm gonna go and meet my friend really soon and quickly squeeze in another video. You guys know what to do. If you enjoyed this video, click the button that looks like this and leave me a comment down below. I would love to know what some of your favorites were this month, whether it be events, occurrings, TV shows, beauty, anything. And I also want to know something that you guys are looking forward to for next month or the rest of the year. Thanks so much for watching again, and I will see your lovely faces in my next video. Bye.
Why don't you wait here while I buy